Welcome back. Well, the dangers of the powerful drug fentanyl hit home after a string of student overdoses in the Dallas suburb of Carrollton. 3 of the students died, 6 others were hospitalized in recent months. Federal investigators say 2 accused drug dealers operated out of a home near 2 of the schools. We talk again with Keith Brown, a deputy director of Texas and Oklahoma high-intensity drug trafficking areas and a retired DEA executive with 25 years of experience. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. Obviously, a tough topic to cover this morning, but we appreciate your time. You're on a campaign to make sure that parents, students, even educators all know about this drug. I mean, it just seems from the news perspective that the biggest misconception about fentanyl is just how potent it is.
Well, it's an incredibly powerful drug. You're talking about grains, not ounces, not milligrams. You're talking about grains of a substance that can create a fatal dose. And you're talking about a substance that the Mexican cartels have mastered the production of and have made it at an incredibly cheap price point. And it's incredibly available. It's incredibly, unfortunately, attractive, particularly to youth. And it's a problem that unless, we all unite, law enforcement, educators, treatment, prevention, is just going to get worse.
Well, this latest local case announced is particularly alarming because a suspected deadly drug house happened to be just blocks away from not just a local high school, but also a middle school. What age should parents start these talks with their children?
You should start these conversations when the word teen enters into how you describe your children, if not before. Unfortunately, these drugs are incredibly attractive. They're incredibly attractive in large part because America has a fascination with pharmaceuticals. And again, the Mexican cartels capitalize on that attraction, the sort of better living through chemistry, escape of the reality sort of thing that unfortunately sometimes appeals to youth. And there's no time like now to have a conversation with your children. And there's no time like now to understand that there's no family that's immune from this. The best kids, the greatest kids sometimes wander down a bad path. And unfortunately with fentanyl, one mistake can end it all for them. And so the conversation has to happen now.
I know a lot of parents are having trouble with the fact that not only were the fact that these drugs were getting into schools, but a lot of parents also struggling with the fact that a lot of these teens affected were that young. How do parents start that conversation? What types of things, messaging-wise, do they need to say to their children?
Well, I think the message has to be, 2 things. I think you have to be realistic with them. I think if you come over the top with, the doom and gloom and it'll kill you, you'll end your life. You have to get that into your message, but you have to talk about avoiding things that are outside your control. Don't take drugs that didn't come from your doctor, didn't come from your pharmacy, because you just don't know where they came from, even though they look just like the drugs you may have seen from a pharmacy. But you have to have that realistic conversation. And unfortunately, this day and age, you have to have a plan for if your kids do go down that path. Get Narcan. Have that Narcan in your home. Have that Narcan in your car. That if something bad happens, you can save them. Because as long as we can keep them alive, we can hopefully fix things in the future. But if we lose them, the devastation for an entire family, an entire community, it's just unimaginable.
Yeah, and of course you can find out more and watch the documentary The Fentanyl Factor tonight. That's at Grapevine High School, where Keith and other panelists will also be speaking. That starts at 6 p.m. and is a free event. We have a link to reserve your spot at fox4news.com. Keith Brown, thanks again for your time and your insight.
Thank you.